There is an important issue present in the education systems of Chile and the United States: access to tertiary instruction and the problems that arise in Chile's system, compared to the ease of access from the educational system in the United States. With information by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, the American Council of Education, and the World Bank's EMBREVE. While comparing the education system in the United States to the one present in Chile, we were able to see that, while in the United States continues to have a quality education that is hard to match, it is nowhere near as important in value as in Chile. Although mediums to access tertiary education differ greatly in terms of equity and quality. According to the OECD, the great number of students that continue to tertiary education has grown over the past years and will continue to grow in the future. They state, the economic, social, and personal benefits of more and better education continue to accrue in Chile, along with the desire to keep expanding and improving the national education system.
There has been an increase of students in Chilean universities coming from middle and lower income quintiles into tertiary education. For the accommodation of this increase in students, over 120 new institutions were created, technical training centers and professional institutes which are supposed to be non-profit. As the OECD points out, the changing profile of the typical entrant means that more and more students are enrolling whose secondary school preparation was of mediocre or even poor quality. It has often happened that students with low acceptable marks on the National Entrance Exam, PSU, the debate on whether the National Entrance Exam unfairly hinders access for poorer students is based on the clear case that students from families with higher income are disproportionately represented among the highest scores. Thus, more benefits for admission into the best universities and careers are given. However, despite recent major explanations of coverage in tertiary education, students from different backgrounds and income groups have unequal access to tertiary education.
The distinct feature of American tertiary education is its size. The U.S. Department of Education has counted 6,500 institutions dedicated to give tertiary education programs. Of these, 4,200 are colleges and universities, and 2,300 are institutions that award vocational certificates. The total amount of students enrolled in the tertiary education system is 16 million, full and part-time students. American institutions do not possess a universal system of admissions. American higher education includes institutions with a wide range of admissions selectivity, from open access 2- and 4-year institutions that admit all students to highly selective research universities and liberal arts college that admit only a small fraction of those who apply. Admissions are based on a fixed set of academic criteria, including high school coursework, grade point average, class rank, and admission test score, as well as a more flexible set of non-academic characteristics, such as demonstrated leadership ability, creativity, and community service. Because the United States has no national secondary school curriculum or high school exit examination, colleges rely on 2 privately developed admission examinations.
High school students in the United States have to take a standardized test. And there are 2 main ones, the SAT and the ACT. The SAT is more popular on the East Coast, where I was raised, and the ACT is more popular on the West Coast. And so I took the SAT, and it's basically just a 3.5-hour long test on reading and math.
Después de salir del colegio, o sea, mientras estaba en cuarto, estudié un preuniversitario, y ahí di la prueba, me fue relativamente bien, y postulé a la carrera que quería, gracias a Dios, quedé bien en la carrera, no tuve...
Prepared the PSU during my senior year, and I took the test, and I got in the career I wanted.
My family didn't have really money to pay for colleges and universities here in the United States. And so what I ended up doing is what most students do, which is applying for a FAFSA application, which is the free application for federal student aid. And if the college doesn't give you enough money to attend, then you have to take out loans or find scholarships outside of the university.
Bueno, mi familia me apoyó como emocionalmente durante toda mi carrera y también en entrar a la universidad. Ellos fueron los que me motivaron siempre a poder estudiar, independiente de que no tuviéramos muchos recursos. Siempre ellos creyeron que yo lo podía hacer. Y bueno, también me apoyaron en el colegio para que me sacara buenas notas y después pudiera tener becas.
My family gave me all the financial support I needed. They gave me a good education, so I was ready to enter university with it easily.
In terms of people who don't go to university, there are still definitely ways to make a good livelihood without going to university, but nowadays that's the options for how you make your money and have your career are very limited without university. And so it's definitely, everyone kind of dreams of going to university. All the parents dream of having their kids go to university because it just will make for just more options.
It's something that they should not miss out because it helps them build a stable future, and the people that can't go to university should receive better help from the government because it's something that should be an opportunity, an equal opportunity for everyone.
Son muchas razones para no poder entrar en la universidad. Al principio yo pensaba que la gente que no entraba a la universidad era porque era floja, pero con el tiempo me he dado cuenta de que en realidad entrar a la universidad no significa ser mejor que otros, sino que son distintas opciones. Nada. Yo creo que 20% importante. En realidad encontrar un buen trabajo depende de la forma en que tú trabajes y de cómo tú te desarrolles en lo que haces, de cómo te capacitas en eso.
In the community, it is crucial to study at a university to get a job because everyone asks for a degree, and if you don't have one, you lose many opportunities to get a good job. And
you can get a job without university, but like I said, you're going to be limited to more minimum wage kind of work, which is generally $7 to $8 here in the United States. Obviously more with more time that you spend there, but with university you can often enter at a higher salary, a higher starting salary, and you'll be able to go further with your degree because you have.
In a nutshell, tertiary education is a key issue in American and Chilean society. However, the way in which it is approached dramatically varies in relation to access. The Chilean system can be characterized as a fixed and restrictive process of selection in which students do not have further alternative of entrance rather than the PSU, and their monetary assets are a great influence for their university decisions. In contrast, the United States application process is open and varied. Although in Chile only highly selective universities will assure their students a job in competitive fields, American students have more chances to choose what kind of tertiary education they want. The main criticism against Chilean tertiary education system is, as the OECD pointed out, that many employers have misgivings about the relevance of the knowledge and skills that university graduates bring to the labor market. Even though students from different backgrounds make considerable effort to assure themselves a place into university, these efforts come in vain as they do not necessarily enter into a good university, and this will assure them a future in a job market.